everyone. This is our second session of lesson number 10, motion and measurements of distances. In first session, we have learned about some standard tools and non-standard tools. In non-standard tools, we have learned about the hand span, foot span, cubit and other things are there. Means the string and all. In standard tools, we have learned the use of ruler, meter tape and the inch tape, that is steel tape. Okay, these tools are there in standard tools. And if you want to measure a particular object properly, then we have to use standard tools only. Okay, as we have learned that when we are taking the hand span, okay, 10 students are there, and if the hand span, if you are taking the hand span count, every child or that every student will give different counts. Means some students say that 5 hand span, ma'am 6 hand span, then 7 hand span. Like that there is a difference. But when you are using scale, then there is a accurate count or accurate measurement. Understood about the first session? Now in this session we are going to learn about that. Means the unit of measuring length. Okay, in which unit we are actually measuring the length and some methods or the correct methods of measuring length of linear and curved lines. Okay, so write down the aim and the keywords in your notebook. See, students will be able to identify meter as the SI unit of measuring length. Okay, and correct method of measuring length of linear and curved lines. Now write down the keywords. First is metric system. Okay, METRIC, metric system. Then meter, METRE. Meter can also write METER. So both the spellings are correct. Then linear, LINEAR, and curve, CURVED. Okay, so take the screenshot afterwards and then write down the aim and the keywords in your notebook. Okay, now here I have written the standard units of measurement. See, when we are going to the shop for taking something like your pulses and rice, what you are saying? That give me 1 liter of rice? No, what you are saying? 1 kilogram of rice or 1 kg rice, 5 kg sugar. So that kilogram means what? It is a unit of that measurement. Okay, in kilogram we are measuring that rice, that pulses. Okay, the solid things we are measuring in kilogram. Then the liquid materials are there, so that we are measuring in the unit of liter or milliliter. Okay, so these are some units, the standard units are there. And now we are learning about the length. We are using the ruler for measuring the length. But in which unit we are going to write that length of that particular object? So in meter, centimeter or kilometer. Okay, in that, so we are measuring, means we are writing that measuring, means that measurement of length. Okay, so SI unit, it is known as meter, is the SI unit, International System of Unit. Okay, like our school is there are some rules. Like that, there are particular units for particular measurement. Means if we are measuring the length, the units should be meter, centimeter, kilometer, okay, millimeter, like that. So these are some SI units of length. And normally we are measuring the length in meter. Okay, so what is the SI unit of length? Meter. Okay, METER or METRE. And that meter we are writing in M. Okay, meter is denoted as m means 10 meter, 10 m, 20 m, 25 m, like that we are writing the measurement of length. Okay, not only meter, we are using centimeter also. So first we will learn that the difference between the meter and centimeter. Okay, normally we are taking the length in meter. Okay, so see, it is a meter scale, and in that meter scale total 100 divisions are there. So that 100 divisions means the each division is denoted as centimeter. Means 1, 2, 3. We are counting that 100 divisions. 1 centimeter, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When we completed the 100 divisions, so that is your meter. Understood what I am saying? That conversion I have written here, that we will see. But remember that 100 divisions of centimeter makes your 1 meter. And when we are considering about the centimeter, see in geometry box, the small scale is there, 15 centimeter or 10 centimeters are given. So that 10 divisions means your millimeter. Okay, means see. Okay, here written 1 centimeter. It is not a 1 centimeter, just consider that. 1 centimeter, and in that total 10 small divisions are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so each centimeter means each division is 1 millimeter. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So your 10 millimeter is equal to your 1 centimeter. So these are some conversions, means multiplies and sub multiplies of that measurement. Okay, so when we are using this system, okay, so that system is known as a metric system. Means this system is known as a metric system. Metric system means what? We have learned that SI unit of length is equal to meter. Okay, it is a meter. But when the system is using meter, kilometer, centimeter and millimeter, all these units, then the system is known as a metric system. Are you getting the point? Am I clear? Okay. The metric system means what? The system that using kilometer, meter, centimeter and millimeter, it is known as metric system. Okay. See, if the if the distance is small, then we can measure that length with the meter. But if the distance is more, now see, the distance from the science lab to the temple, so that we can measure in meter. We can measure, okay? We can measure. But if I want to identify or I want to check the distance from Devrut to Mumbai, can I measure that distance with meter? No. See, when we are traveling on that board, or there are some this kind of blocks are there, in that written 10 kilometer, Mumbai is 10 kilometer away from that your particular place. So kilometer, in kilometer that length is given, because if you want to measure the length, okay, the means if the distance is more, then we are measuring the length in kilometer. Are you getting my point? If the distance is more, then we are measuring the length in kilometer. If the distance is small, that we can measure, that is meter. Okay, when we are learning means the geometry and all, that shapes and all, that, see, now square is there, and if I told that measure the length of that square, are you measuring in kilometer, in meter? No, you are measuring that in centimeter. So as your distance less, we are changing the units of length. Okay, the larger unit of length is kilometer, then meter, centimeter and millimeter. The other things are there, other units are there, but for now, for you, these 4 units are enough. Okay, kilometer, meter, centimeter and millimeter. So this is known as a metric system. So according to your distance, you have to identify the unit of that measurement of that length. Understood? So here I have given some conversion, and you should know that in numericals, when we are solving the numericals, we have to we should know that the conversion of these things. So see, 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. Okay, we have learned that. In 1 centimeter, total 10 divisions are there. So 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. 10 centimeter is equal to 1 decimeter. 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. Okay, and 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. Okay, so if that, as I have told that if the distance is more, we are measuring in 1 kilometer. So it is better, no, for measuring the 1000 meter, it is better to measure that distance in 1 kilometer. Okay, so this is a multiplied and some multiplies are there, and this system is known as a metric system. Now if the numericals are there, now you know only this thing, that 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter, and if the distance is 250 centimeters, so 250 centimeters means how many meters? If you are good in maths, you can directly write here 2.5 meter. But if you don't know how to calculate, see, one method is there, that is cross multiplication. Okay, now I will draw these units. 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. Here, so you can identify 100 centimeter, 1 meter. So 250 centimeter is equal to how many? So I will put here x. Now you have to cross, okay, cross multiplication. So see, 100 into x, okay, 100 into x is equal to 1 into 250. Then 100 into x, I will put like this, that is 100 into x. Then 251 into 1, that is 250 only. Here the multiplication is there. When the hundreds go here, then that multiplication changes to division. Okay, so x is equal to 250 upon 100. Cancel out. Then 5 to the 10, 5 5 the 25. So x is equal to, can you see that? Okay. X is equal to 5 by 2. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, point 1 is remaining, then 0, that is 10, 2 5s are 10. So your 250 centimeter means your 2.5 meter. Okay, so you should know, first you should know this basic value, and from that basic value you can convert the values again and you can use for your solution. Understood about the unit of measuring length? Now we are going to learn about the correct method of measuring length of linear and curved lines. Here I have written some other things, means I have given the extra information. It is not necessary, but if you want to learn, you can also write that things also. It is not a metric system. See, 1 foot is equal to 12 inches. You should know that's given. 1 yard is equal to 3 feet. So actually the yard is used for measuring the clothes and all. In ancient time that persons are using yard. So 1 yard is equal to 3 feet, 2 yard 6 feet, 4 yard 12 feet. Okay. Then 1 mile is equal to 1760 yards and 1 mile is equal to 5280 feet. So this also you can use for conversion. Understood? So write down, better way write down and learn that. Okay. Now what you have to write? First aim keywords and then this metric system and this means these values also you can use for measuring length and all. Okay. Now we will see the methods of measuring the linear line and the curved line. Okay, so this is your linear line and this is your curved line. Correct? Linear line and curved line. So when we are measuring length, actually what we are measuring? The distance between the two ends. Okay, the distance between the two ends, that is your length. Now if I told you to measure the length of AB, line AB. See, some students are there, they are keeping the scale like this. Now see, I am taking from 0. Okay, the broken part and all that we will see afterwards. Now just see, you have scale. What you have to do? What is the correct method? You have to put the 0 at one end and then okay, you have to keep your scale parallel to that line and then you have to measure the length. So here, okay, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. So 64 centimeter is the correct measurement of the length. If you are holding the scale like this, okay, means your length, your object is here and you are keeping the scale here. Can you get the correct measurement? No. If you are putting the scale like this, can you get the correct measurement? No. Means what? When you are measuring the length, whatever tool you are using, you have to keep that in proper manner and parallel to that object. Okay? Understood? This is the one technique. Now if the line is like this, okay, A, B. Now I want to check the length. So now I am putting this, correct? 0 and this. So here is 40. So it is of 40 centimeter. If this scale is broken from here, now imagine, now this scale is broken. Can you put the broken part like this? No, we cannot take. What we have to do, you have to take the scale which are showing the full divisions or full scale, means this part. Okay, 0 to 5 part is broken. So what you have to do, from the 5 you have to take the measurement. Now here I have taken 5 and here 45. Okay, here is 5 and 45. What we have to do? Minus 45. Okay. What is the answer? 40 centimeter. So like that you have to measure the linear line. If you want to measure something, okay, at a particular height, like the thermometer and all. If you are looking the thermometer like this, can you get the correct measurement? If you are taking the thermometer like this and then you are checking, can you get the correct measurement? So what you have to do, you have to keep that thermometer at the position of your eyes. Okay, then only you can get the correct measurement. If you are putting like this or like this, you will get the measurement, but there is a slight difference, and we don't want the slight difference when you are learning about the science and the experiments. Okay, we need accurate measurement, accurate value for your further calculation. So that's why we have to avoid these things. We have to take the precautions while you are measuring something. Okay, so you have to follow these things while measuring the temperature of that solution by using the thermometer, then when you are using the scale. So these things you have to follow. Then about the curved line. Okay, how you are going to measure the curved line? Can I measure with scale? Can I measure with scale? See, what I am saying, the distance between the two ends is your length. So I am putting my scale here at one end and here at one end. Now I will check. So here, maybe 86 centimeter. But is it correct length of that curved line? No, it is not correct. So what you have to do when you want to measure the correct length of curved line? First you have to take a string, then put the string here. So like that you have to measure the curved line. Okay, you have to move that string on that curved line like this. Okay, properly you have to check that. So here the end of that curved line. Now again what you have to do, you have to take the scale, put that scale on plain surface. Okay, put that scale on plain surface. Like that you have to put. Now I am putting on desk, and then you have to measure that. Now I am going to measure that. Okay, you have to stretch that string, put on the scale and measure that. Okay, so it is actually 114 centimeter. Okay, how many? 114 centimeter. See the difference? 86, where is the 86 centimeter and that 114 centimeter. So these are some correct methods when you are measuring the length. So like that we have completed our session. In session we have learned about the measuring, means the unit of the measuring length. Okay, in which unit we are actually measuring the length. That we have learned that meter is the SI unit of length. When we are considering the more distance, that is kilometer, then when we are considering about the geometrical shapes and means about your maths and all, that we are using the small scale that's showing the centimeter. So like that units we are taking according to the distance. Then we have learned the correct methods to measure the linear line and curved line. Okay, so your homework is that I think I have given the homework of session 1, that handspan and scale of 5 to 6 objects. I hope that you have completed. Now today's homework is that you have to learn that conversion of values. Okay, if possible, I will give you some points that I have given, like that 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter, like that 250 centimeter is equal to 2.5 meter. Like that, I will give you homework. Okay, and then you have to solve that. Send images to me for checking. Okay, still stay home.